Okay, let's do a Dimebag squeal. What's up, everyone, and welcome to FAQ number 71. In the last FAQ, I was asking what your goals for 2019 or your dreams for 2019 were, and a bunch of you guys, or a lot of you guys actually, shared your dream, your goals for 2019. Very inspirational, very awesome, and as you know, I like to say inspiration a lot. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing your story. It's I've been reading through all the comments. It's nice to see that a lot of people are starting YouTube channels and trying to grow their audience. That's like their goal for 2019. All I can say for that is just go for it. Go 110% all in with the YouTube thing. I know for sure that you will grow an audience. How quick? I have no idea. We'll just have to see. Good luck, buddy. Okay, first question. Oh, Ola, down to business, FAQ71. Roberto Aguilar. Ola, you clap too much. Okay. Moist Golem. Hey, Ola, could you please clap a bit more in your videos? Come on. Okay, guys, you have to decide. More claps, no claps. You know what? I don't give a shit anyway, so... Thomas Farrow, hey Ola, have you ever heard or seen a guitarist that was so good at guitar that it made you feel like shit and want to quit playing guitar? You know what? No, because I've never thought of myself being, you know, a kick-ass guitar player, and seeing a shredder has never, you know, made me throw myself off my own pedestal in that sense. So, you know, I've always been shit, in my opinion. I know a lot of you guys think that I'm not shit. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I love you so much. I think it's important to have realistic views about yourself and where you're at. And I think it's very important to not let, you know, anything go to your head, in the sense that, you know, you think you're awesome, you think you're something. I mean, it's a Swedish saying that you should not think you're someone special or you're not better than anyone else. So no, I've never had the feeling of wanting to quit guitar playing when I see a super shredder or an awesome guitar player. In another way, it inspires me instead. So you just have to push yourself, man. And you know, don't be down about people being ahead of you. There's always gonna be someone ahead of you. You know, just do your own thing, concentrate on you and what you're doing. That's what I'm doing with my YouTube channel, by the way. I don't let any other bullshit YouTubers affect me or the trolls or whatever. You know, I just do my thing, what I believe in. That's what you're supposed to do too. 2019, Ola Englund, awesome, the Inspirer. Purple Rocket 666. When you... Purple Rocket. You nasty motherfucker. When you get the Feared album Reborn signed by Ola himself as a Christmas present from your son, you know that you did something right. Amazing. This guy's son saw the Feared special that I did in the past, I think it was in mid-December, for the album Reborn. I basically made a sale and I signed all the albums. And dude, you have the most awesome son. And you know what? I'm gonna throw an additional sale now for the album Cinder. So you can buy Cinder now. It's a, you know, double CD album for 10 euros. And I'll sign it, okay? So go down there, click on that, buy it, and I'll sign your album, send it to you, and we all can be happy. If you have a son or a daughter who wants to buy it as a gift, give them a holler, okay? So there you go, Feared sale right now, happening, Cinder, double album. You get 2 CDs in one. It's the regular album with vocals, and you get an instrumental CD as well, huh? It's not too shabby. Zondervan doing, my 2019 dream is finding a girlfriend. Oh, I feel bad for this guy. Okay, if you're a female subscriber and you don't have a boyfriend or a husband, Zondervan Duen is looking for a girlfriend. And seeing that I have like 0% female subscribers, maybe there's a guy out there. Can get a guy friend. Delugi 1888. What do you think about Russian post-black metal bands like Altar, Second to Sun, VTTA, Show Me the Dinosaur? And what do you think about post-black metal? Show me the... Okay, just because of the name, Show Me the Dinosaur, I have to check out what it is. I have to look it up. Okay. It's beautiful. Okay, I wonder, what is it that makes it post-black metal? Maybe someone can explain to me in the comments? I like that the first riff is kind of like half major. Very happy. Then very sad. Oh, this is a sad dinosaur. First he was happy, then, you know, Big Bang happened, and then he became a sad dinosaur. This is good, man. I like this. Is this like, you know, tribulation type of post? I don't know what it is. Let me know. I like this, though. Show me the dinosaur. Vuga. Great. Awesome. Shit. I guess I like it. Post-dinosaur. Post-dinosaur. Post-Big Bang. Dinosaurs are dead. Michael Mastillo. The hand clap is a stress response. That's a strong hand clap, by the way. I think I got him a lot better at this. That's something else. Demonetized. Andro Antolik, do you still have that Korg Miku pedal? Play with that on Floyd Rose. Okay, I have the Korg Miku still. This is interesting. I haven't tried this. This, by the way, is a portable power bank for pedals, so I don't have to, you know, it's good for you. Where is the cable? Where is the cable? Solar A1.6, by the way, with a Floyd Rose. It's dusty. And it's in tune. Good for me. Oh, amazing. Almost Toto there by Africa. Africa by Toto. So let's try Floyd Rose. Oh, it got stuck. Okay, let's do a Dimebag squeal. Amazing. Oh. Amazing. Okay, I can sit with that for days. Let's just do another video with that, I guess. Bjorn Ulvaeus. Hi Ola, will you ever bring out a series of guitars which is more catered towards the modern progressive metal guitarist? Judging by the list of artists that are mentioned on the Solar Guitars website, your guitars are mostly based by more the traditional death metal guitarists. I also noticed that Gabe Mangel, the guitarist of Enterprise Earth, okay, Enterprise Earth, is not yet featured on that same list, but he does play solar guitar live. You should show him some more love. Check out Enterprise Earth. Gabe Mangel playing solar guitars. Amazing. You know, I didn't really think that you could split up and say that this is a death metal guitar or this is a progressive metal guitar. It's just a guitar. Now, there's a lot of death metal bands that like my guitars. I didn't know that you could not play progressive metal guitar on a guitar like this. You can. Just look at this. Doesn't this like scream progressive metal? I understand your question. Maybe you want, you know, multi-scale and stuff like that. Well, maybe in the future. Who knows? Okay, great. Bjorn Ulvaeus. Roman Bodzian. Hi Ola, what have you liked the most? Fortin NTS Suite or Fortin Nameless Suite? I saw you tested both of them, but I just couldn't distinguish which one sounds better. I think both sounds great, to be honest, and I use both, but I think I like the NTS more than Nameless. Both sound killer, by the way, so if you're choosing between one or the other, you're gonna be fine, I promise. So, but I'm using the NTS because it reminds me the most of Satan, and I know the Satan, and you know, that's how it is. Mescaline, hey Ola, how is your 2019 going? Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for caring about me. It's going pretty good, I must say. I can finally say that I've delivered my full solo album to Ermin Hamidovic in Australia, and he's gonna mix it. So the delivery of that has been done, which, good job, Ola. That was quite intense couple of weeks, for the past weeks, where I tried to kind of like finish off the album, and now it's done. It's sent for mixing, and Ermin will mix it now in January. So I'm really happy about that, because now I can concentrate. I mean, NAMM is coming in like 1.5 weeks, and you know, I have to concentrate and focus on that. I have to focus on making videos. So it's all good. I'm really happy I got that shit done. Darkman, would you keep on making YouTube videos if you suddenly became a millionaire? Well, that's an easy yes for me because I truly, truly enjoy making videos now, you know, because I'm not forced to do it. So it's very easy for me to make videos now because, you know, I just do what I like to do. I'm in an amazing position, and I'm probably, I mean, that's something I do not take for granted because I know a lot of people can't do this. A lot of people take the sponsored reviews and, you know, sponsored advertisement and all that. I do that as well, but, you know, I still just do whatever the hell I want. That's a freedom for me. So right now, yes, if I become a millionaire, I guess it will never happen, but if I become a millionaire, I will still make the videos because I love this so much. This has become more than a job for me. It's a pure passion. So there you go. Hope that's, oh, there you go. Hola. Honest Ola, great. Karlis Eugenia, Ola, I see you're distracted like me. One solution is to write a checklist. It's boring, but it's completely resolves the small annoyance that persecutes you, lol. Follow it like a goddamn robot every time and you won't have to worry about it again. I wonder where I heard this. A very easy and great tip that I have for you is to keep a fucking book around you at all times. It's basically to just write up all the shit that you want to do. Yeah, I don't have a book with all the shit written down in it. Oh, sarcasm. Ola. Psycho Mantis. Oh, that's Psycho Mantis from Metal Gear Solid. That's an excellent part of Metal Gear Solid, by the way, when you play against Psycho Mantis and you put the controller on the floor because he's gonna do some magic and he magically shakes the controller. I like that. Amazing video game moment right there. Oh, another thing as well, I think you had to use the second remote input or something like that. It was an amazing moment right there when you discovered this in Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation. Great. Thank you for, you know, just bringing that back to me. I know you're a very big fan of Dimebag and Pantera, but how do you feel about Down and Phil Anselmo? Also, is there any chance Solar will put out any single cuts? I think that Down, I try to get into Down, but it's good, but, you know, it's not... You know, I like Phil's voice, but it's, yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't stick to me. I don't know what it is. And Phil Anselmo, definitely one of the greatest vocalists of all time, in my opinion. I heard he's playing with the Illegals in Sweden this summer, and they're doing the exclusive Pantera-only set. So maybe I have to go there, just because it's Phil and it's Pantera. So yeah, there you go. Also, is there a chance Solar will put out any single cuts? Nah, not really. I'm not that big of a fan of single cuts, so. Connie Melefas. Hola, back in 2012, I bought a deluxe Feared album that came with a special pass for meeting you anywhere. Now that you are more famous, can I still use it ever to go to a haunted concert? I think you got it a little bit wrong. The pass was a hang pass. You know, a Feared hang pass. It's not a backstage pass, and it's a Feared one as well. So, you know, if we're there, you're allowed to hang with me, but it's not backstage, okay? And it's with Feared. And since Feared are never touring, it's the greatest thing I've ever done. So no, you cannot use it. But you know what? I'm still gonna hang around, so you can still come up with me. You don't have to use a fucking pass to just go up to me and say hi, okay? You know, it's fine. I'm a human being. You can just, you know, touch my nipple a little bit and make me aroused. Pete Hubsher, hi Ola, could you please describe the difference you hear between real mic amps, amp modelers, and plugins when listening to recordings? Please be technical if you like. I think the difference is usually in the high end of the guitar tone. Usually the high end of a modeler or a plugin is usually a little bit flat sounding. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I think it's just a response as well. Sometimes, I mean, plugins and modelers sound a little bit too perfect. Real mic amps, they have a little bit of, you know, it's hard to describe, but there's some life going on. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's reality maybe. Oh. Dead Red Sky, do you think nowadays it's better to go with a record label or self-publish your album through CD Baby, DistroKid, or similar? It depends on what size your band is. If you're a up-and-coming band and up to a certain point, self-publishing is the way to go. If you're going with a label, I don't really see the need for a label anymore, even for the bigger bands. I would assume that maybe all the bands would, you know, pull on Metallica and just create their own labels. Or I think Periphery made the same thing. I mean, it makes all the sense. Why would you just, you know, rely on a label unless you have no idea what you're doing. But if you know, all the knowledge is out there, you can learn yourself how to release albums and, you know, market it and whatever. But if you have no idea how to do it, you're just a clueless fool, labels are still a thing. Just Corpse, hey Ola, for you, what is more important, talent or passion? I think I made it pretty clear that passion is a lot more important than talent, because I have no talent. All of this that I made for myself is purely passion and work and working hard. There's no talent in what I do. I mean, I'm not anyone special, okay? I'm just old Englund. I had a lucky break, and now I'm here sitting talking in front of you guys. I'm just taking the opportunities. When I see an opportunity, I just go full all in. If you do, just say yes to everything, and maybe something will happen. Talent will definitely bring you a long way, but if you don't have the rest figured out, I think you're just going to hit a threshold at some point where you can't really go past that. So there you go. Sir Runk, great name. Would you say that Preachers of Death is the most Dimebag-ish song you've written? The main riff sounds quite far beyond driven. I thank you for that little comment. I would say no, because I don't think that song, Preachers of Death, is necessarily Dimebag influenced, but I do have another song. So Preachers of Death goes like this. It's a metal riff. I wouldn't say it was necessarily Dimebag-ish, but there is one song that is like, it's an obvious jab at Pantera and an obvious Dimebag influence. It's Time Will Not Heal. Which is very Cowboys from Hell-like. Not really the same, but it's very inspired in that sense. So there you go. That's probably my most Pantera-ish song. Time Will Not Heal. Lee Woodmass, I'm so excited for this album to come out. He's talking about the Old Englund solo album, by the way. Are you excited to be releasing it? Thanks for this channel, it's awesome. Yes, I'm super excited because it is the first time I release something that is totally instrumental and in an album format. I mean, I release stuff all the time on my YouTube channel, but this is the album format. I'm very excited. Also a little bit unsure on how, if people are gonna like it or not, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because I just do what I wanna do. I think it's killer, and I think you should pre-order it up here somewhere. Maybe I can play a little short segment here, just so you get a sneak little peek. Let me play this. There's piano. There's saxophone. There's a lot of shit in here. Piano. And there's a lot of epic solos, which I like. I like epic solos, that's kind of like what I do. So yeah, I'm very excited to let you guys hear it, and I'm very relieved that I kind of like delivered the album to Ermin, but now the real work starts. Now we have to get the covers, album covers done, all the extra bullshit, tablature, all that shit has to work as well. So there you go, I'm really excited, thank you. The Scaril Abomination, what's Årsgång? Now you're touching a touchy subject right there. So Swedish word today, okay, Årsgång, it's year walk. And if you don't know what year walking is, it's basically Swedish old folklore. I love this. Where's my book? This is it. No, this is the Hyrule Historia Zelda. This is also a good book. It's a lot of nerdish Zelda things in here, but that's not what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you is a little bit of Swedish folklore. And I think this book, Nordic Beings, but it says in Sweden, Nordiska väsen, is available to buy wherever. And it's basically the history of some of the folklore from Sweden and Nordic countries, by the way. So This is where I draw a lot of my inspiration from. And year walking is something that they did back in the, well, folklore. It's not, I'm not sure they actually did it, but it's when someone would basically, you know, see into the future. They would take a year walk and see into the future and kind of like predict the future. That's what årsgång is. I mean, there's a lot of cool shit in here. And I mean, this is grim. That's what I like about, you know, the Nordic countries. The lores here are just really grim. They're just, they're evil. If you listen to Feared, for instance, there's a lot of, you know, inspiration being drawn from folklore, like Mylingen and, you know, all those songs. Haldra, the Mare, you know, the song The Mare, for instance. It's called Mara in Swedish, but you know, that's why you have a nightmare, because it's this fucking being in your dreams right there. Maybe I can talk a little about Myling, which I have a song called Mylingen. Mylingen is an unbaptized baby that the mother killed, buried in secrecy, because maybe there's a problem with the baby or something, like an unwanted baby or whatever. And this little Myling is basically haunting this family or this mother for eternity. And the only way to get the Mylingen to rest is to bury the baby and give her a name. If you play Witcher, for instance, I think there's a section there in Witcher 3 that kind of like goes through this thing. There's a quest there where you, I think they call it the Lumberkin in Witcher 3, basically. So that's what you're doing. That's great subject. I'm really much into this. Check out this book. Troy Frost. Ola, I haven't gotten any YouTube vids from you in some time, but you're on YouTube. Why is that? Troy Frost. There's nothing wrong. I have been releasing videos. It only means that you're not subscribing to my channel and you're not clicking the notification bell down there. A tip from me, go unsubscribe from all the bullshit YouTube channels you are subscribed to. Just leave mine there and also push the notification bell, and you know, your life is just gonna be a lot better from that point. Okay, great, Ola. Anders Guzman, I love your channel, except for the burps. Okay. There you go, Anders. Only for you. Alex Rene, Ola, I am Whammon, and I love your videos. You are very entertaining and charming. And I think you deserve more female subscribers. Thank you so much. Please let me have your babies. Yeah, that escalated a little too quickly there. There you go. Who was that? Anders, for you. Guzman. Anders Guzman. Anders Guzman. Major Mustang. Oh, Lola, I saw your latest post on the Randall RG 100 ES and the Randall Century 200, and I'm still wondering when you will release the demo of those amps. Yeah, I'm also wondering that as well. I've had them up here, but then, you know, I've been playing with the amps and they're amazing and sick, but then, you know, time has just, I've been forced to do other things and other videos and stuff like that. So, I don't know, hopefully I get to do one of them next week before I head to NAMM, I don't know. Alexander Leitner, hey Ola, great FAQ as always. I just want to know if you will continue the 14 days challenge videos. Yes, I will, just that it's been Christmas. God damn it. Just keep on writing those refs, man, and I'll have a challenge for you. Great. Ola Englund, that was the last question. Great. +1 subscriber, thank you so much. Oh, wrong, what happened? Radio, okay. Great, guys, if you have any questions, please post them in the comment section of this video, and please try to keep them as short as possible and down to point as possible. You know, I just don't want to spend all the time on the FAQ to read questions. So just try and compress your questions a little bit, okay? Thank you, Mr. Subscriber. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for staying with me. I have a lot of awesome videos coming. I can't really wait to share with you what's in store right now. It's really like, there's just a lot of shit happening. I'm just happy. I'm just happy. I hope you're happy as well. And if you're not happy, just go buy Feared Cinder and I'll sign it for you, okay? Great. It's a short little sale that I will keep on for a couple days, so don't miss out. This is your opportunity to buy and own Feared Cinder, and you'll get it signed as well. Double CD. Awesome. Amazing. There's a clap. Okay, great.